Okay, here's a quick review of this video. We're using Ericsson 1855. We're 1,800 feet from the macro. We got N5, N77, two 1366 on the LTE side. We're 30 foot high with the 1855. We're going to test with a premium slice SIM. Then we're going to test with a 5G 200 plan SIM. And then we're going to test with an iPhone. So here's the data. The 1855 premium slice, you can see negative 76. So within slice qualification. Negative 11 on RQ, 22, really good SINAR there. We have 208 down, 45 up. All right, next one down, we have the 5G BI SIM, negative 76, 11, about the same SINAR, 205 down and 30 up. You can see the difference. Now I did several of these tests. They're all slower on the upload. That was almost the fastest one there. All right, and then an iPhone. Now obviously the iPhone, we're at ground level, so we got a little bit worse RSRQ and SINAR, RSRP and things like that. You can see the download is at 823 and upload at 49. So you have to remember that we're regulating the FWA stuff, and that's my main point of this video. You can watch the rest of the video. I show everything here, but the main point of the video is we got to be careful when we're using phones as site surveys and make sure we set expectations correctly. Obviously, if we put in a document or shared with the customer this download and upload from an iPhone, that's way skewed off what they're going to get with an FWA SIM. Even if RF conditions are awesome, they're still going to be regulated right to slower speeds. That's by design. Okay, here's our setup today. Here's the tower here. Here's our setup. You can see there we are. We're about 30 feet in the air. There's our 1855, and we got everything powered up. We're ready to roll. Okay, we're going to go over to our NCM dashboard here. We're going to go to the 1855. It is up. All right, that's the one you saw on the mast. And the first thing you see is the NSA thing. Again, I'm working on that. I'm having some trouble grabbing SA here. I'm not sure why, but again, let's just, I can still show you what I want to show you. All right, we're going to go look at RSRP on N77 because that's really what we're wanting to know. Again, I know we're not on SA. That's okay. What I'll show you still going to work. Okay, so we're on N77 in band 13. We are within the slice territory, right? Negative 76 is within slice territory. We're not connecting the slice, but that's okay. Let's go over. We're going to go to troubleshooting here. And just to show you, I want to show you, because people ask this stuff when they watch the videos. There's some smart people that watch this stuff. Okay, let's look at our RSRP here. It's negative 76, so that's the same that NCM was reporting. And then we want to go to 5G connection, and then we see our active slice is 1-8. Okay, fair enough. That's all we needed to do there. Pay close attention here on this speed test. Okay, you see how it's kind of wanting to go up there, and then we traffic shape it back. All right, so we kind of go back to like 200, which is what we want, right? We're on the slice, that's what you want. And then 40-ish, 45-ish, right around in there. So great, we're getting what we want to here. All right, even though we're not on SA, we're getting what we want to. Most of you guys aren't familiar with NCM. And what we're going to do is I got two SIMs in there. I created what they call another profile for that second SIM. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move up that second SIM so it's higher priority. All right. And this is it right here. I'm going to grab it right here. I'm going to move that up right there. Okay. And then we'll commit. Okay. This takes a little bit to reboot. Bring that other SIM up. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll come back here in just a second. Okay, back with you. You can see it's rebooted. You can see SIM 2 is now active and connected, and SIM 1 is in standby mode. So let's go over here, and essentially, since that Slice SIM didn't grab SA, this is kind of the same. You can kind of think of it. Let's go take a look here. We'll look, make sure that these numbers match up. This time we attach the band 2 as our anchor band, N77 obviously as well, since this is a 5G SIM. And then we have, let's look at, yep, we're the same. So -76, connections, we're on SIM 2. All right, let's go down. Very good, that's the same. Very good, that's the same. So NCM is reporting the same, which we want to see that. Okay, we see we have some carrier ag going on here, and I want to go here, right? Okay, you can see this is different. All right, the active slice now is 1-7, which is the default slice. Now, some of you guys are going to be surprised here. Okay, doing another one just to get a base here. Okay, you can clearly see that upload is different. All right, upload is slower. We're going to do something else here. I'm going to bring my personal iPhone here, and I will record this so you can see what I see. Okay, we're going to do a speed test here. You can see I got 5G there. Oh, UW just popped up. Okay, and let's go ahead and hit go there. Okay, now check out the difference. All right, you see that? So I've got up to 1 gig here before. So you might, and I did the same, you might think, wait a minute here, you know, what's going on? Why is this happening this way? Why does a phone get this much speed and that much upload? And it's because things are different.